Good morning. We are in Exodus 34 today, and God is defining his name and his nature in this chapter. And we have really good words here from verse 5 and 6, 7, and then we have in verse 14, "Thou shalt worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." And I always like this part because I think it can be misunderstood by all of us, because when we think of jealousy, we think of it as a bad thing. But if you have ever touched in your spirit and in your heart honor and holiness and godliness, and you know what that is, you honor it, you preserve it, you care about it, and you know what it is, and you can defend it. It's important. Like truth, when truth is in your spirit and in your heart, it means something to you. You honor it. When my mother loves me as a little boy, my mother loves me and cares about me, and I sense that my mother honors me or loves me or cares about me, then that has a lot of meaning. It has a lot of meaning. You can't throw it away. You can't throw that whole dynamic into the garbage can. It's like something you recognize as a child. You recognize it. When a man loves a woman and takes her as his wife, and he understands what it means, and he loves her and she honors him, that relationship has some meaning. You respect it, you honor it. When you buy a house and you have a contract and you put down money and you own the house, and that piece of paper, the title deed, it has some value. It has importance. It's honored. You have a house. It has value. These are little pictures of like what I'm trying to say here. That when God is a jealous God, it means that if you touch that nerve and you dishonor and you tear away the mother with the child, the man with the woman, and the contract for the house, and you just dishonor it, then it touches you and you go, no, that's not right. That's not good. That same thing is in God, but like many, infinitely more so. And so when he says he's a jealous God, it's like, it's all about honor. It's all about truth and righteousness. And there are values that are to be respected. And he cannot tolerate the cheating. He cannot tolerate the dishonor. So I'm reading from a theology book here, and I think this is our point. Although the word jealous is frequently used in a negative sense in English, it also has a positive sense. For example, Paul says to the Corinthians, "I feel a divine jealousy for you," 2 Corinthians 11:2. Here the sense is earnestly protective or watchful. It has the meaning of being deeply committed to seeking the honor or welfare of someone, whether oneself or someone else. Like we have dignity and we protect it in ourselves, and then we protect others too. And when they tell the truth, that's why the culture of the day, the elite governing group that is telling us lies and dishonoring us, lies about sexuality, all these perverted ideas and this grooming children in public schools. Horrible. Absolutely disgraceful. We have it in us. We know what honor is, and we are protective of it. And so Scripture represents God as being jealous in this way. He continually and earnestly seeks to protect his own honor. He commands his people not to bow down to idols or serve them, saying, "For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God." Okay, but this jealousy is not, it's different from man. Okay, he desires that worship be given to himself and not to false gods. Why? Because the lie dishonors us. The lie is cheating us. The lie hurts us. So he wants our best. So he is like a jealous God. Don't lie. Do not dishonor me, and then you will not be dishonoring yourself. Therefore he commands the people of Israel to tear down the altars of pagan gods in the land of Canaan, giving the following reason: "For you shall worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." Thus, God's jealousy may be defined as follows. God's jealousy means that God continually seeks to protect his own honor. People sometimes have trouble thinking that jealousy is a desirable attribute in God. This is because jealousy for our own honor as human beings is almost always wrong. The honor that I want people to have for me as a human being is almost always wrong. Very good. Because we want honor in an artificial way. We want it superficially, or we want a reputation or the honor that comes from people. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about truth, not about our ego. We're talking about truth. The mother loves the child, and that relationship is protected and honored. The man loves the woman, and that relationship is honorable and ought to be honored and respected. Okay, lastly, yet we must realize that the reason pride is wrong is a theological reason. We are not proud but humble. We almost always are wrong. We are not to be proud but humble. We seek the honor that comes from God. And when we get the honor from God, it is real. And it is not to be thrown under the bus, or discredited or tread upon. It can be, but the honor from God can't really be destroyed. Yet we must realize that the reason pride is wrong is a theological reason, is that we do not deserve the honor that belongs to God alone. It is not wrong for God to seek his own honor, however, for he deserves it fully. God freely admits that his actions in creation and redemption are done for his own honor. Speaking of his decision to withhold judgment from his people, God says, for my own sake I do it. My glory I will not give to another. Isaiah 48:11. Maybe we explained it well this morning. May God bless you today. And everywhere, the Indians, I think about you guys every day. I'm thankful for my brothers and sisters in Hungary, my brothers and sisters in Finland, our brothers and sisters in Russia, keeping them in prayer, our brothers and sisters in the Ukraine, Pastor Ben Ramona in Jerusalem, our brothers and sisters in China, many of 28 countries in Africa, many places in Latin America. Thank you so much. Keep our convention in prayer. May God bless us.